Alright, Libra. Let's see what we got going on for you. Please keep in mind it could pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future. And also, not only talking about you, but people and situations around you. The craziest thing just happened. I paused for a moment because it sounded like one of my dogs or cats jumped up on the bed behind me. Like, I heard it. And there's nothing there. So, you might be having some little paranormal activities going on around you like that. Some funny little stuff like also coming in and like setting your keys down in the spot you always set your keys down, and then you go back to find them and they're not there. And then later you might actually find them in a different spot, or they might magically reappear in that spot. And we've got the fairy deck. I was drawn to get the messages from the fairy deck for you guys, Libra, so maybe it's fairies coming out for you, messing with you. Oh look, yeah, nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need to only open our hearts and minds. Also, there's significant transformation for you involving the nature world. Whether you like, it's ranging from a bunch of different things. Getting out into nature, venturing, exploring, connecting. Maybe you're learning herbs, plants, trees, that sort of thing, learning all the different plants out there, but also connecting with animals as well. There could be a specific animal that keeps crossing your path. I think these are badgers, but I just heard raccoons, so I'm looking at the deeper meaning behind that. There's a huge transformation going on with you, and either how you're receiving the energy of nature or how you view nature. Like wondrous beauty is what I just heard. And we have celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go down out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So if you get invited to go somewhere, you might have been invited to a Halloween thing. But say yes, okay? It's okay to get out there and mingle for a little bit. Something about driving your own car in case you need to make a quick getaway. We understand that sometimes when we're around a bunch of people, it can get a little like sensory overload, a little overwhelming. So, stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely, reveal what you need to know about your situations. Again, with the nature here and being outside. And then we have magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Well, that's sweet. Let's just pull these down here for now. Yeah, we have a lot of people around you too, Libra, okay? A lot of people who care. We've got 3 feminine energies here, so you might literally have like 3 people in your life. Red hair, dark hair, blonde hair, dark hair. There's water here. She's kneeling by a stream, so it's an emotional time for you guys. Your Libra. Also, something about leaves, like you might have seen like a fallen leaf that resembles like fairy wings or something. Crunchy. I just heard something about crunchy. Shoot. Nature signs though, paying attention. There might be something also coming to you at night. You might be noticing or sensing the energy a little more so. Your animals might be also acting a little cray-cray at night. It's because they see the angels and the spirits around us. They can really sense them. I just explained to my niece a little bit earlier about open-eyed meditations as well. So if you might feel the urge to go outside and just gaze up at the stars, and that's kind of a meditation in its own as well. You might even be connecting with those higher cosmos, those higher beings in the cosmos. There's a lot of magical blessings going on around you right now, Libra, though. And it's like the dark here, and there was a bright clearing that happened for you. Something about releasing energy. See how their hands and their... I guess you probably can't see it down there, I'm sorry. But, like,
like their hands, and the energy is going up into it, and it's a dark sky, but they're the light.
Might be getting a lot of messages about the light and stuff. Being the light. And these cards next have, they kind of match that, don't they? Reiki energy healing. You might be feeling the energy in your hands too whenever you hold crystals. Ascended Masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you, and they're sending you these Ascended Masters, because I talked about the higher beings a moment ago. So these Ascended Masters definitely are sending you signs through natures, and they could be sending you an abundance of butterflies as well. Blue and black butterflies, to be specific for somebody. The fairies came out again. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Holy crikey. Look at that. Nature signs. I love this for you, Libra. But you guys, the Libras are an air sign, but so you might have prominent earth placements in your chart as well. Visualizing success, and look, there's the blue wings, like the blue butterflies, right? See yourself doing well in this situation. Have faith in a positive outcome. So yeah, I feel like the meditative moments, the stargazing, it's like helping you. There's something helping you around you, Libra, that's helping to give you a more positive perspective on stuff. And this is coming after a lot of emotional turmoil and a lot of emotional upheaval. The sacral chakra, yeah, that's where our emotions come from. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh item situations and relationships. So also, if you find yourself like getting nauseous after eating your favorite roast beef sandwich, or feeling like maybe your morning cup of coffee made you sleepy instead, or something's just not quite right with everyday things that you put in your body. Spirit's saying you're very sensitive to energies right now. Your empathic abilities are very heightened as well, and this is why you have Ascended Masters around you, is that they're your spiritual gifts and abilities are like just blown wide open. The need to get out into nature and get grounded as well. This will help you clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. It could be a particular person or situation around you as well that you're needing to release that energy from. See, we're talking about that right here. So they look like they're releasing something. So needing to cleanse yourself. And honestly, this kind of reminded me of a heart. So heart activation, a heart healing activation.
What else do we need to know for the Libras?
Okay. Advice. Like attracts like, and I actually saw this on the bottom of the deck, and it says manifestation power. So when we focus on negative things and worst case scenarios, when we focus on things we don't have in our life, things that we don't want in our life, unfortunately we end up opening the way to attract those things that we don't want and we don't want to happen. So that could have been the emotional upheaval or the situation going on around you that you're either going through right now, you're just coming out of, or you're about to go through. But we've got mediumship here too. You have the spirit natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So late at night, yeah, you're not going crazy. It's real. You're definitely connecting with the angels, the ancestors, the masters, the ascended masters. Just being careful. Well, let's continue. They want me to pull some more cards. So like attracts like. So, and also I mentioned earlier, you're indeed like turning that frown upside down and focusing on the positive nature of aspects. Maybe you're in a situation where it's not the greatest of situations, but you're like, at least I'm healthy right now. At least I have the ability to walk. At least I can do this, Death is an illusion. For somebody here, you might be really fearful of death all of a sudden here lately, worrying that, you might feel like you're running out of time. But they're asking you to choose love over fear. I even said this earlier. to my niece about faith over fear, and you are not going to pass anytime soon, okay? You are here for a reason. You came to Earth for a reason, okay? And look, they even say, yeah, unlikely to pass anytime soon. So it's just something maybe you're needing to work through. It says the birth of a child brings great blessings to you in the world, but also this could be the birth of new ideas. And there's those wings again. The birth of new ideas. You could be getting a lot of downloads about your future and what's to come. Realizing that we are all pure consciousness, basically, and even though if we pass away, it's just our physical vessel that expires and we move on to the other side. Trust your intuition on things, though. If you're feeling guided to cleanse yourself, or you get a call to all of a sudden you're just craving to feel the dirt on your feet standing on Mother Earth barefoot, or you get a call to go to the lake and just hang out next to the lake and gaze, or a park or anything, just follow that intuition and trust yourself, okay? And there's this need to release toxic relationships. So if there's somebody around you that really isn't, you might find it like really hard to be around them. It might be exhausting after just having a short conversation with them as well. So that's just it's like you're on a different level of vibe than they are, and they might be stuck in a lower vibrational thoughts, thought patterns about being fearful of death or worrying about certain things. Your beliefs are right for you. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. And have an attitude of gratitude. Like I was just saying, like you're like, well, this isn't where I want to be, but at least I have both feet to walk with. At least I have these hands to do what I need to do, to get online or whatever, to apply for jobs or whatever it is that you're needing to do. Like being grateful for the little things. And again, we have lead by example here too. So excuse me. Exploring new ventures, move forward with confidence. We are with you. So there's something that you were thinking about doing or going towards, these divinely guided ideas that you're getting late at night. They're not too far-fetched, just not too far out of reach, okay? And your intuition is strong. We are reaching out to help. We've got 2 cards talking about trusting your intuition. What you have to look forward to from this process. Please remember, Libra, it's happening for you, not to you, okay? I do believe sometimes there are accidents and there are mistakes, but I honestly feel like everything happens for a reason. Every little thing. It's leading you towards desire, something that you desire in your life, that you've desired for a long time. It's leading you towards happiness and being healthy and fit. Trust yourself. Alright, we've got grief with soul forgiveness, and then giving and receiving. So grief, I feel like there may have been somebody who you gave a lot of grief to about a situation. We've all done it at one point, pointing fingers at other people, blaming them for how we feel about a situation, or how we feel or how we choose to respond or receive certain situations or communications. The need for forgiveness is coming up for yourself or for them. Maybe you need to give forgiveness to somebody and they need to give forgiveness in return to you. Expect a fearless kind of love and expect miracles, okay? Attitude is the gratitude. You are, look at these 2 women. They're both standing up like with their arms wide open, ready to receive. She's standing on a lion. So there's huge courage that's opening up within you. And then like this rainbow, it reminds me of that Lisa Frank, but it says celestial alignment. It's also leading you towards alignment. okay? And just know that, Libra, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything has happened up until this point exactly how it was supposed to. So stop giving yourself so much grief. Stop beating yourself up for stuff, okay? And that's whenever we learn to have a fearless love for ourselves too. There's peacock feathers here, so turning it around and not dogging yourself, but turning it into positive things. So whenever those negative thoughts come in, we say we don't think that way anymore, okay? Be gone. Negativity be gone, okay? But they're telling you to get ready for new horizons and even venturing away over to far away places.
This is all I have for you, Libra. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. Love and light.